Yo, what's up, everybody? Cash here, bringing you something a little bit different. I've got a guest with me today. Go ahead and say hi.
Yo,
What up? So this is how do you pronounce synonymous?
yeah, Synonimous.
All right, cool. So he's gonna be joining us today. He's on his what? Are you on your phone?
I'm on my computer,
Yeah,
my laptop.
he's on his laptop at school. So what we're gonna do is he just played Squirtle in the finals of Ladder Tour. So I thought it would. I obviously couldn't catch it because I was away, but I thought it'd be cool to kind of go through the replays with him, and we'll talk about what he was thinking, why he brought teams he brought, why he made picks that he picked. So I've got all the replays up as you can see, and we're just gonna go through them and just kind of talk about them. So here we are. We're game one, right? So you brought this Diggers B team. You build this yourself.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give a little background. So the previous time I got 3-0'd, I was not prepped like enough. I didn't really prep. Got smashed. So I'm coming back, and I built every single one of these teams myself. Um, I tested them; they're solid. And the most important thing for me was that one, they were solid teams, so they didn't lose to anything common that he would bring. Because he brings, for the most part, really meta good mons, just picks well. And also, I wanted my stuff to have good matchups against his stuff. And that's why I brought this game one team, highlighting Magnazone and Diggersby as two mons that are really good against the stuff he brings. And then I brought Gera for glue to beat the stuff in between, like Fast Zardex, etc. That beats the other two.
Gotcha. So what kind of mons were you expecting Squirrel to bring?
I was expecting a lot of Gardevoir, a lot of Crustle. If you look at his usage stats, he uses a lot of different stuff like me, but he gravitates towards specific teams that he brings a lot, like the Mew Bulu Crustle, or the Clef Magzard, or he likes the Zygarde Gardevoir Crustle. Like these kind of teams that I can build for to 3-0.
Gotcha.
I yeah. So that was my thought process here. And here, game one, it was a pretty simple decision for me. He took a very long time to choose, but since my zone is Flash Cannon Metal Sound, it actually 3-0s his squad if it's not Earthquake Bullet Punch from Gross.
Gotcha.
And against Diggersby and Gyarados, you don't really like. It's kind of sketchy. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go Gross here. He
Gotcha.
goes Greninja,
Yeah, he
as
goes
you can
Gren,
see,
and then
and
he's subset.
yeah, he's Bataya. So, and once I knew it's Bataya, it's like this is. Although I was kind of freaked out. If you want to pause, because notice that after he subs twice, he's at 51.
Yep.
If he was Pattaya, he would be at 50 because you only want to be able to sub 3 times for the berry proc in order for priority to be less effective. So you can still kill stuff that has priority and still get your Pattaya activated. So when I see 51, I'm kind of scared because that means he could be Z move, and if he's Z move and I miss, he can actually win. If he's not Z move, I can still miss one and I'm still fine because he has to use Hydro Cannon. See what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but at that point, like Webb's doing. I'm sure you calced how much Webb did. Did Webb do
Yeah,
75?
Webb does like 80 something.
Yes.
So
So you Oh yeah. So you're saying if turn one he didn't actually no because so you always won even if you use the
yeah, no,
set you're talking about.
I'm saying if I miss a web,
Yeah. Webb's like 95 though,
I
right?
lose. Yeah, it's 95. But like on the off chance I miss a web, if you Z move, I lose.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Cool. So you
Yeah.
got game one. We'll move it
Yeah.
on to game two. Um. Okay, and she brought.
Yeah. This team. So this team, I think he actually knows this team that I brought. The team that he knows is it's fast, sub gross. It's Spadef Altaria and it's Bex Hoopa.
Mm-hmm.
So Specs Hoopa would lose to Lele. It would lose to Sableye, and it might even lose to his Victini. But I actually brought Band Hoopa as bait, and I think it worked out pretty well if you look at the replay.
Gotcha. So you went Hoopa here because he thought you were Specs.
Yeah. I was kind of worried that he'd pull Victini because Victini, depending on how fast he is, the set doesn't really matter. But if he's banned, if he's banned and he's faster than me, I was kind of slow on this spread. If I just pull it up, This spread was really slow. It was something like, I think it was 250. I think it might have been 252. But I just remember I looked at my own Banvik sets, and he had the same spreads that I did. So I was scared that his would be faster than me, and I would just lose.
Gotcha. So turn one, he goes for the reflect.
Yeah, reflect, and then I just click gunshot.
Yeah, so he basically needed you to miss one.
Yeah, and I didn't, so that's why I said in chat, time to hit another one. I hit them both. I was honestly expecting, with my luck, that I would miss, but I didn't, so.
Gotcha. All right, so game 2, so you're up 2-0 currently.
Mm-hmm.
He's bringing that Registeel team, game 3, huh?
Yeah, and at preview, I'm thinking there's no way he doesn't go Registeel. That's what I was thinking he pulls, because Registeel actually beats Zone. So it's either Registeel or Bro here, because here Chomp only beats PZ or Zone, and so does Registeel. So it's like, it doesn't really matter for those two.
So what
And then Donphan beats the other two.
What PZ were you here? Z conversion?
Oh, so I was actually, this was another bait set. This was, it was a Z conversion ghost, but it was max. And then I think I also had something special on it for bait as well. Let me just check that. I had, on this, I had, oh yeah, it was just recover. It was max, recover to beat, he likes using slow Zards a lot. So I wanted to bait that. And also he likes using Lele that's not quite max speed. So this beats that too.
Gotcha.
So I thought, hey, let's bring that.
Alright.
So, yeah. He goes Bro, I go Donphan, and I just lose.
What were you just Z ground? Yeah, ground Z.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
That does pretty much nothing, and then you just turn. Alright, cool. So that's I mean, as I look at that, I think I'd go like on his side. I can see what you mean. Like you think he'd go Registeel versus you.
Yeah, because Bro only beats Donphan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it loses the other two.
But I mean, I think I would have gone PZ if I was you, because if your Z conversion ghost, right, I think you could still beat Registeel.
No, you can't beat Registeel. Clear body stops the Spadef drops.
Yeah, but you just need to crit him.
Yeah, if I crit, I win. So I think, but the thing is, his Garchomp, I know that Garchomp just beats my PZ. Yeah. So it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, and also Garchomp could have been a good pick because obviously that probably beats most Magna Zones.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
It beats pretty much all. All right. So game 4, I pull this team. This was Nihilego team, and again, Nihilego was really good matchups, and AG was okay. So I pull this team, and right off the bat, I'm thinking that's Kimu, that's Ban Knight, and that's Tapunium Finny, because I've seen this team. He's pulled this before. I'm not sure if it was Ban Knight or not in his replays, but I know it's Tapunium. So from that, I know Nihilego wins, right?
Yeah.
Although I think Nihilego, like with its insane SPDF, actually beats Water EMZ. It just beats it.
Yeah.
So already, yeah, I'm thinking if it's Kimu, I can beat non-Banchomp because Banchomp just eats me with Earthquake, but otherwise, Z-Rock plus something else beats it.
Were
And
you
then,
were you laser focused Aegislash here?
I thought I was laser focused. Like I meant to put laser focus on, but I think in this instance I was actually, I was the wrong one. I was Metal Sound.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that game I was Metal Sound. I changed it to laser focus after too. Because Registeel, you really want laser focus.
Yeah, I think laser
With
focus
Metal
is
Sound.
mostly just better in all like most of the matchups. So
Thinking he's probably gonna go Finny because my Aegislash is a huge threat. So I'm gonna go my Acid Spray Nihilego to also beat the Mew.
yeah, I would think that he's probably going Finny in all scenarios versus your team.
Yeah, I think there's no way he pulls D Knight here just to lose to Gyarados.
Yeah.
That just feels so bad. So yeah. And I'm right. He pulls the Finny, and Nihilego stomps it. An interesting thing I do is I Sludge Wave twice. Oh.
No, you're good.
Yep. So I Sludge Wave twice. Because that gives the indication that it might be Scarf.
Yeah.
Instead of Acid Spraying.
Yeah, should have known for next game.
You can just cut that, right?
No, it's whatever.
From the audio.
I don't care. You're
All right.
All right. So now you just won. You went back to even. What are you thinking now going into set 2?
So now I'm starting to get really nervous. Like my nerves are starting to get to me, and I'm looking at the stuff he brought, and I'm starting to notice it's all very slow. Everything he brought is super slow. So I'm thinking now's the time we pull Smeargle at some point. I get that later in the series, but I'm like, Smeargle looks really good versus the stuff he's bringing.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay. All right. So here we go. Game 1 of Series 2.
Yeah. And the Dragonite here is Scarf, obviously. I thought it was really good versus his team. I didn't know, I didn't calc if it was enough for counter to kill me for Donphan. I thought it would do a lot less if you play the game. Because right now I'm Ironhead too, so it beats Lele, it beats Zone, and it might be Donphan. And I'm thinking, I don't know if he knows it's Scarf, so I'm just going to click Dragonite. I didn't really think too much about this.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you have Earthquake on your Gyarados?
On my Gyarados, I don't have Earthquake. It's Crunch, actually. It's Crunch 3 attacks.
Okay. So it's like DD, Crunch, where you have Outrage or Ice Fang?
Yeah, it's anti, because I need something to beat Kimu. It's Outrage.
Gotcha.
DD, Crunch, Waterfall, Outrage.
Yeah, so I was gonna say if this was Earthquake Gyarados, I would have picked that into this.
Yeah, I don't think he ever goes Zone here. I think the Scarf Dragonite is pretty obvious, and he knows that I like to use it. So Donphan from him was definitely the play.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised that it did 67 because in the past it's only done like 50.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty fast on this one.
So did you calculate their moves to see how much they would do?
And no, because otherwise nothing else I have to it KOs it.
No.
So.
Gotcha. All right. So now we're down 1-0.
Yeah.
He brings a team he brought before.
Yeah, and so this sets off like the alarm bells, right? And I'm thinking, he's out of team. So I'm gonna check. I have to check the replays and see what he brings after this. In the previous series, he brought Bro, Registeel, Garchomp. So while I'm waiting for him to pick, I find a C team to that previous team, and I have a team with it ready to go.
Gotcha. So.
And that's being prepped right now. After I pick, I don't remember what I picked. Oh, this was the Serp game, which I blundered because Serp here, depending on his play with Victini, it kind of 2.50s because it beats Victini, it beats Sableye, and it might beat Lele. It usually beats Lele. So I just click Serp here. On Serp?
Yeah.
I'm the standard leftovers. I pick it in the game. You'll see.
Okay. So you're the leftovers sub.
Leftovers, sub, protect, leaf storm, and leech seed.
Gotcha. And your Gyarados.
My Gyarados in this game, I think it was fast. It was Gren Speed Taunt. Oh no, it was another Crunch. It was another Crunch Gyara.
Gotcha. So yeah,
All right.
Depending on which did you know what Victini said he was or no?
I didn't. I'm pretty sure he's banned, and I have with Protect, I can usually pretty much just beat banned with this thing because I don't think Flame Charge to hit KOs, and if he V creates, I can sub-stall him out, so I just win against banned. So there's no way he's clicking that into me because it gets 3-0.
Okay, so he goes Lele.
And this, I choked. I really should have won this game because I calced it. So if you watch it, I get the leech seed, and he crits me. And now, this, it shouldn't matter, but it does matter here because I calced how much against Protect, a +1 Z move in Psychic Terrain does something like
I lost you.
30-something. It does 30-something. It's a roll to kill me, so I don't wanna. I can't risk it. That's why I sub twice there, but he gets to predict. Now, one thing I really screw up was that I protect on turn 5, right?
Yeah.
Trying to predict him, but I could have subbed again and won because Psychic Terrain would have.
Right.
It doesn't do enough.
Yep.
So I really choked that game. So yeah, that game was entirely winnable. That's my fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I think you could have stalled Psychic Terrains out and won, but
yeah. Again, this is I talked about earlier the nerve. This is when the nerves started getting to me, and it's because I'm already down one game.
Okay. So now we're down 0-2, but you knew what team he was bringing next.
So I bring this one. I had actually used this during PL against Dennis.
Okay. Yeah, Cart. I've been building some teams recently with Cart on them because Cart beats this standard garbage that everyone uses.
Yeah, it's really good against the Serp Steel Core, but and it beats there. So yeah, this is the Cart team. I think I was the Draco D-Knight to beat something else on this. I just remembered that it had good matchups versus something else he used.
Gotcha.
And so I just 3-0.
Yep.
Everyone was like.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, which what?
I was gonna ask you which set you were, but you're SD, so.
Yeah, I'm just SD, and then Sacred Sword wins. Grass C beats Garchomp.
Yeah.
I was Grass C.
Is he I wonder if he was counter. I guess not, or you would have just clicked the turn 1 just in case you were banned.
If you run Iron Defense, you usually don't run counter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So
and yeah, you would have clicked counter turn 1.
So going into this, I haven't watched any of these. So going into the next game, were you thinking he was gonna recycle one of the teams he used?
Yeah, and so that's why I bring I calc. I check if it loses to anything, which it doesn't really, and I bring the one in because also the growth that fast sub Metagross has a good matchup against the stuff he uses as well. So I bring the Gross alt team, except I draw Poopa for Smeargle.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to catch everything here. And it ends up working, kind of, where I'm this fast Ice Punch Chomp, and that should win.
Gotcha. All right, so you go Chomp, or not Chomp, Metagross. Duh. Yeah, and CZ Celebrate. Yep.
Yeah, and if you just pause it here, this is when I choke, right? This is when I choke because I'm thinking, I have that team, and the Meloetta is like I have that team, and the Meloetta is one sec. I know it's just not very fast. Yeah, so the Meloetta is 0 speed invest, or it's like 220 speed to beat. Oh wait, no, I have that team with it's Gara, CB Chomp, and then Mellow, right?
Mm-hmm.
But on mine, it's the Mellow is slower, so it doesn't outspeed my super fast growth, this max speed growth. So I'm thinking I was super stressed because I'm down 1-2. So I was so dumb. I was like, what if he Z moves me? Because I thought, I don't know, I was kind of tripping, but he already used his Z move, so the only way he can win is Uproar, and I know that set runs Uproar. I had no idea what I was doing, so I sub because I'm dumb, and I don't have Bullet Punch either. I'm sub, Meteor Mash, Ice Punch, and then might be Hammer Arm. I could be wrong. It's not Thunder Punch, crucially, because it doesn't actually beat his Gara. I was kind of thankful he didn't go Gara there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Earthquake, yeah.
Gotcha, yeah,
So,
I see that.
So he uproars, and I have to go for Ice Punch here because he outspeeds me, and I did not expect it to outspeed me. That's why I said in chat, why does it outspeed, right?
Yeah. Alright, I see what happened. Gotcha.
And then I try and go for the hacks, and I lose.
Yep.
So yeah, I really should have won that game, should have won the late game, and there's got to me.
Yeah, no, it is. It can be pretty stressful playing Taurus, so I definitely understand that. But it sounds like you did the right amount of prep.
Yeah, I prepped out 7 teams, and then I used 2 more during this series that I hadn't prepped before I started the series. Plus the Smeargle team, count that.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, I know how that feels when when you start to lose, and then all of a sudden you're just like, your thought process isn't what it normally is.
Yeah, for sure.
But you still did really well, so I wouldn't be too unhappy about how well you played.
Yeah, thanks.
And yeah, and then so now we're on the World Cup. And did you go 3-0?
I did go 3-0 with some hacks.
Yeah, it's whatever. Nice. So maybe we'll see you in playoffs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the seeding's panning out, but.
So we're playing CEU, and you're playing Cone. So if we both win, we'll see you in finals, and we'll beat you. So
I don't
get ready.
So. No, definitely not. We are the best team. Well, if we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think we'll beat.
Okay.
I think we'll beat Cone. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Wait till you see our lineup.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on. Good luck to you in your next World Cup series. And I will hopefully catch you in finals, maybe.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, peace out.
All right, peace.